And good morning to you. It is Friday, November the 30th, as we say farewell to another month. I'm John Roberts.
I'm Kieran Chedrick.
Coming up on American Morning, Barack Obama and the black vote.
So he's talked about more broader issues. That doesn't always work well with African Americans.
American Morning's Chris Lawrence hits the streets of Harlem to see what Barack Obama needs to do to appeal to black women. Is Oprah the answer? Find out ahead on American Morning. Coming up on 15 minutes after the hour to politics now in Barack Obama's New York state of mind. This morning, he's going to have coffee with Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Last night, it was showtime at the Apollo. Comedian Chris Rock introduced Obama at a fundraiser at the famed Harlem Theater. And then Obama took the stage, making his pitch to African-American voters, many who were not convinced that he is the right candidate for them.
I'm tired of reading about Gina. I'm tired of reading about nooses. And tired of hearing about a Justice Department that doesn't understand justice. When I am President of the United States, we will have a civil rights division that actually is investigating crimes.
Chris Lawrence covered last night's event, and he joins us now from outside the Apollo Theater. Chris, that whole area there is ground zero for the Clintons. Bill Clinton's got his office just down the street. How did Obama fare in swaying voters there at the Apollo?
John, he changed more than a few minds here last night, and you said it. This was Clinton country. His office, I can see it from here, just a couple blocks down the street. And Bill Clinton's wife is extremely popular, so there's definitely a gap out there that Senator Obama needs to close.
Mr. Barack Obama, good.
Barack Obama arrived in Harlem to cheers, but he's still got work to do courting black women.
I don't want to just vote for Barack because I'm African American, because that's just too typical.
Even Obama's supporters agree.
When she and I do our campaigning song, we have to work hard to convince black people.
Especially black women, 68% of whom prefer Hillary Clinton. That's more than 2 to 1.
She is who she is, where Obama, has to prove that he can, his message can resonate with everybody.
Essence magazine editor Tatsha Robertson says Obama has to prove to white voters he beat everyone's president. So some black women may feel he's not specifically connecting with their concerns.
Maybe he has to bring that across a little bit more strongly in his delivery.
Another factor, Clinton herself and how black women relate to her.
Even though she's Hillary Clinton, they see themselves, within her, dealing with those family issues, the infidelity issues.
Robertson says Clinton's ultimate embarrassment is her greatest asset.
She decided, whether she wanted to stay or not. And I really think, people respect that about Hillary Clinton, especially black women.
Now, Oprah Winfrey is about to hit the trail on Obama's behalf, and his wife is campaigning in beauty salons in South Carolina, where the primary is just 8 weeks away.
If he can create some inroads there, he's going to have a very good chance of winning that state.
Yeah, now there aren't enough black voters in Iowa or New Hampshire to make a huge difference, but about half the Democratic voters in South Carolina are black, and more women than men vote. It's especially important this year because South Carolina is right before that big Super Tuesday where all those other states are going to vote. So whoever wins that state's going to have a heck of a lot of momentum going into February. John?
Chris, what about African-American men? How are they feeling about Barack Obama?
Completely opposite. The latest CNN poll from about a month ago shows black men prefer Obama by a small margin. Now, he took a little bit of a hit when the nation's first elected black governor, Doug Wilder from Virginia, the ex-governor of Virginia, cooled a little bit and initially really supported Obama and then said, I do support him, but haven't really endorsed anyone yet. But overall, I got to tell you, even the people here who favored Hillary Clinton had nothing but good things to say about Obama. He has no real negatives that we could see from talking to people. So with a slight nudge here or there, those numbers could flip quickly.
Yeah, and the nudge could be a win in Iowa. We'll see what happens there. Chris Lawrence for us this morning up there in Harlem. Chris, thanks very much. Kieran?